Here are the test scores for the guy you filled out the form for. He scored a B minus. This guy is a risky bet. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He's more likely to talk about big ideas than actually make them happen. He can imagine wonderful things and has the brain power for success, but when the tough moments come at work, he often steps away instead of standing up for himself. You might hear exciting plans and gentle promises, but see less action and progress.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he tends to take it very hard. Instead of bouncing back quickly, he may get upset and feel overwhelmed easily. He's unlikely to stand up and fight through tough times. Instead, he might withdraw or quietly avoid the problem.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work likely find him gentle and easy to get along with. He's polite and kind to others. So you won't hear stories of him getting into arguments or creating drama. If you want a partner who values harmony and stays away from office politics, he fits that role well.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He'll be genuinely proud of you if you do well in your career. He isn't interested in competing or comparing, so your success isn't a threat to him. He's not likely to make you feel bad or jealous. Instead, he'll encourage you and be happy that you're doing well.
What if you start earning more than him?
He might feel a bit unsure of himself deep down, but he won't show anger or jealousy. Instead of making rude comments or fighting about money, he'll stay quiet and even avoid talking about it. His gentle nature means he won't try to put you down or compete with you.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's not very organized when it comes to money, so you might notice him being a bit careless now and then. He doesn't always plan his spending or keep track of where the money goes, which can lead to impulsive buys or some forgotten bills. It's not that he's trying to be irresponsible, he just doesn't pay much attention to details.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He's not someone who tries to show off or pretend to be richer than he is. He usually lives quietly and doesn't brag with fancy things just for the sake of appearances. You may see him choosing comfort and personal taste over flashy looks.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is mostly open handed and kind. both with money and with how he treats people. He's generous and likes to help out, sometimes even giving more than he should without worrying too much about himself. He isn't tight fisted or cold, but sometimes he may need a reminder not to overdo it.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's open and gentle in his approach to money, not secretive or controlling. If you ask about what he earns or spends, he'll answer honestly, even if he's a bit disorganized. You won't find him hiding bills or making secret bank accounts behind your back.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't think it's only your job. He's caring and thoughtful. So he wants both partners to help each other out, whether it's cooking, cleaning, or taking care of the home. If you're busy or tired, he'll try to step in and help rather than ignoring your needs.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will actually pitch in with chores and diapers, not just sit back and watch or boss you around. His caring nature means he wants to be helpful and share the load, so you can count on him to roll up his sleeves and get things done together. You'll feel you have a partner, not just a supervisor.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He's more likely to listen quietly and try to understand your side instead of arguing just to prove himself right. He doesn't enjoy conflict and hates hurting feelings, so he'll prefer calm talks over heated fights. If you share your thoughts, he'll show empathy and want to make things better for both of you.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't say hurtful things or act aggressively. He might go quiet or keep his feelings inside rather than raising his voice or lashing out. If you ever see him upset, give him space and gentle words. He'll come back ready to talk calmly.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get upset quite quickly when things go wrong or if he feels hurt, so you may notice sudden changes in his mood. He won't shout or get aggressive, but he might become withdrawn, silent, or even teary without much warning. Emotional ups and downs can be tiring, so make sure you're ready for this before committing.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is more likely to say sorry and take responsibility, especially if he knows he made a mistake. He doesn't want to hurt you and is usually gentle in how he handles problems. With patience and kindness, you'll find that he owns up to what he does and tries to make it right.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He is caring and polite, never wanting to make you uncomfortable or push you into anything you don't want. If you set limits, he'll take them seriously without arguing or trying to change your mind. Sometimes he may need clear words if he's unsure, but he will always aim to keep you feeling safe and respected.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he might take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He's sensitive and can feel hurt or worried if you say no, even though he won't get angry or push you. Instead, he may become quiet or withdrawn, thinking maybe he did something wrong.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He's gentle and respectful, so he would never use those personal times to hurt, embarrass, or shame you later. His caring nature means what happens between you stays safe and he values your feelings very much.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is usually faithful and not easily distracted by other women. His caring and gentle personality means he values deep emotional connection more than looking for excitement elsewhere. Overall, you won't have to worry much about him straying or being untrustworthy.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He's not overpossessive and doesn't act jealous, controlling, or always suspicious. He is gentle and trusts you, preferring peace and kindness to drama. He wants you to feel free and safe in the relationship.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature is not a sign of a controlling personality. He cares deeply and wants you to feel safe, but he doesn't use protection as an excuse to boss you around or limit your freedom. Instead, he shows care through gentle actions and kind words, always respecting your choices.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He'll see parenting as a team effort and won't expect you to do most of the work alone. He values fairness and wants both of you to share the responsibilities of raising children. He won't make you feel like you're carrying all the weight by yourself.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he's more likely to stay calm than lose his temper. He doesn't shout or get angry easily. Instead, he responds with patience and gentle words. His caring nature helps him comfort the children and talk things through softly.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as both a mother and your own person. He values kindness and understanding, so he wants you to have space for your dreams and interests as well as your family. He won't make you feel trapped in just one role or expect you to give up what makes you happy.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who will suddenly change his mind and ask you to quit your career after you have a child. He respects your choices and values your happiness in both work and family life. Your dreams and your independence matter to him, and he'll stay by your side as you grow.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just act polite on the surface. His caring and gentle nature means he genuinely wants to make your parents feel comfortable and respected. Even if he feels shy or awkward sometimes, he'll make an effort to connect and show true affection. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expecting them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and try not to make things worse. He doesn't like conflict and avoids big arguments, so you won't see him shouting or causing a scene. If the situation gets tough, he may become quiet or pull back instead of fighting.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he's not the kind of man who will act modern with you, but expect you to change and be a traditional, supportive wife just to please his relatives. He values kindness and fairness and doesn't believe in double standards. He won't pressure you into following old customs just for show or to avoid gossip.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will quietly support you and not just stay out of it or take their side. He doesn't like arguments, so he may not fight openly, but he won't leave you feeling alone. He won't turn against you for the sake of peace with others.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He isn't strongly a mummy's boy, but he does avoid conflicts and likes to keep peace in the family. If there's a disagreement between you and his mother, he may not jump in or argue forcefully, but he won't completely ignore your side either. You won't be left alone, but don't expect dramatic defenses. His style is quiet loyalty.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He's not likely to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values kindness and calm and usually keeps personal matters between the two of you. Open conversations about privacy will help set clear boundaries.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Based on all we know about him, this guy is a B minus. This guy is a risky bet from a relationship perspective. Being in a relationship with this man feels gentle, caring, and peaceful most days. He listens well, avoids fights, and shows quiet support, even if he isn't loud about his feelings.